lady I called, the HR lady, didn't fucking scream into her fucking phone.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I had it probably a good, like, foot away from my ear, and it still fucking hurt.
Jesus.
And it was on, like, the lowest volume, like, holy shit.
I tried to
Send me that
fucking.
invite, bitch.
Yeah, I'm loading up the game right now. I'm trying to fucking. I tried to fucking call Robinson's. Uh, the
What?
eye doctor
Oh.
to see if I would be able just to walk in before work and to get my glasses adjusted. And they did not answer, so I'm assuming either they're at lunch or they're busy. So I'm like, ugh. At this point, I'm probably just gonna deal with it tomorrow.
Yo, Trent.
Hmm? Here's the invite.
I do work today.
You do work today.
Yep, the change form never got put in.
Oh, gotcha. What time?
I have to get ready now.
Oh, okay. Damn.
God fucking damn it.
Sag.
Ugh.
Sorry, man.
That fucking pisses me off.
Not surprised.
Alright. See ya.
Yep, see you, man. Sad. We never loot these guys? Oh shit, we never looted these guys. How the fuck did we not do that? What the hell?
The soldier stands to attention.
thank you for your help with that, thug.
She bows.
I hear of no escapes. In this, it gives. Wait, I am. Thank you.
She breaks into it.
One friend brings another home. He gets better, little by little. Thank you, my friend. But only you survive the passage. I see it. You are free. We must remain. I see your heart. You want.
She squeaks.
I do not. It is good. I see it.
You are quite safe. I am so glad. Tough as tiger teeth. Just like me, man. Griff and his lads won't know what it's. Griff and his lads won't know what it's.
Let's see.
The ring just got tighter. A lot tighter. Something isn't right. The ring's gone, but not its curse.
Which one's the one that gets rid of? How do you remove curse? You just bless, right?
Bloody ring. It's loose. Get off me and stay off.
this over to... I hate to pay you to go over here. He's gonna take the long way. Alright. Yeet.
Famed, of course, for my unique red skin and unparalleled skills as a general of the House of War, I, the Red Prince, was raised within the vast palaces of the fabled Forbidden City. I was destined to become the next emperor. But my ambitions suffered a bit of a setback when I fell from grace for cavorting with demons. Now, I'm exiled and hunted by assassins. But I assure you, I remain undaunted and as determined as ever to claim my rightful throne.
I used to be a slave, kept under the thumb of the master, the bastard that made me hunt down my own kin. How did he do that, you ask? With the living scar you see on my cheek, this horror that takes no more than a song sung by Master Dearest to control my very thoughts. But now the tables have turned. I broke my shackles, and when I finally find him, I will make the Master sing a very different kind of song.
These are always fun.
Once I was a crusader for the Divine Order. I pledged my life to Lucian the Divine. The war changed everything. He sent me to save the elves I grew up amongst. I arrived too late. Lucian ordered the use of death fog against the Black Ring, annihilating everyone I once knew in the process. Now I'm a mercenary killer, one of the infamous Lone Wolves. And my next target is none other than Lucian's own son.
Always interesting.
I was just thinking about someone I used to know. My cousin. The Queen, in fact. A tyrant. I tried to stop her, but things don't always go according to plan. She cast me out to a forgotten island, and made short work of my allies, too. Lucky for me, I was able to commandeer a ship, and began a new life for myself, out on the high seas. Aye, but I hear that the Queen is at it again, and there's something darker behind her madcap schemes this time. If I don't stop her, I don't know who will.
All my life, I've been a performer, a musician, beloved and celebrated by all. But I have a secret. I'm also a playground for sprites and spirits and... worse. The voice that rings inside me now is darker than any that came before. Almost caused a bunch of my fans to rip each other to pieces. But you can trust me. I've got this under control. Step 1. Find out who, or what, is trying to take control of my mind. Step 2. Make it sorry it ever tried.
All the characters are interesting.
Oh, don't stare. How would you look after eons in some ghastly crypt? Your people are rather prone to death. Mine are not. Yet when I emerged from my completely unjustified imprisonment, I found them gone. Our culture forgotten. Any trace of the world I knew all but obliterated. I must even hide my true face beneath an ever-shifting mask for fear you savages will attack me. That is how I wander this strange world. Trying to uncover the truth about a history you primitive people never even knew existed.
the Red Prince. Do a full fucking run.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the Magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared, and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
This is a really good game, though.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry. The set easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
What a way to wake. Wooden boards and iron shackles. The Divine Order's hospitality leaves much to be desired indeed. A subpar cranium, that? Human, no wonder.
Wear a bucket on your head.
Ah, well, that explains the smell.
Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin.
Fresh meat. Nice. Plump. Banded like a chicken's leg, too. That may be so, but look at the flies. Ban wisdom. Flies know when a creature will die. And it's around your head they're buzzing, not...
With two shakes of her stumpy tail, the sheep...
Well, damn, you hurt, bitch. She fucking hurts, bro.
Bring the Reaper for me.
Fuck you, sheep.
This floor plate triggered something.
Let's see.
You there. Come here. Hey. Hey. Get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. Your guess is as good as mine. Someone screamed loud as a banshee. After that, pure pandemonium. They never even told me what I was accused. Set me free, and I'll set you free. A fair trade, I should think. A gentleman among jesters, you are.
Before you can even touch the lever, you hear a sniff.
Is my shift over? Wait, you're no magister. You're a sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy red scale? Choose your words carefully. My fists ache to meet a new face. And it's about time too. The lads and lasses up there are getting lazy. Figures they'd send one of you. Can't just leave the prisoner alone though. I heard he might be the one causing trouble upstairs. That's all I needed to hear. Just don't let that caged rascal fool you. You can't trust him as far as you can throw him.
Radio.
Go on, pull the lever.
The prisoner's buoyant voice darkens as his eyes rest on you.
Ah, free. I'm nothing if not a man of my word. And I...
I'm fading.
What did he have to gain by killing me? I need to keep my guard up.
Radio, radio. Radio. So I'm definitely taking Beast and Sybil.
What a mess I've made. Someone will be along to clean up, I'm sure.
It's just between, or oh, actually.
Why, you're looking... There you are. Not too tight, I hope. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters. Is he? Oh, well. Some problems simply sort themselves, don't they? Why? Because we're at sea, of course, and have been for several...
Index fingers pressed to her...
My word. You do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits, and if you're a... Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? See what happens.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
My, look at the concentration on your face. There you have it. See? The collar's function. It neuters you of sorts. Makes you unable to cast source. For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
Good gods! There's been a murder here!
Did the murderer take him into this room?
A young magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass.
Let's see.
Behind the magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does. Aren't you enterprising? I'll let... Go ahead. She with the body.
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
She looks up at you with a mirth.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course. Figured as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that? Thanks. I just want to catch whoever did this before they hurt anyone else.
My, these smelling salts are strong stuff.
I'm not suited for this. Haven't got any shoes, have you? People these...
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling...
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
Put a knuckle in it. I'm trying to concentrate.
Rolling dice. Deciding fates.
She eyes you quite...
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it, too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. As everyone lay sleeping, your hunger gnawed and gnawed at you, and finding the cellar door ajar, instead of trying to escape, you snuck into the pantry like a common thief, only to find nothing but rather questionable turnips. There you stood as a magister walked in, still hungry, feeling a mighty fool. Of course it is. The truth's right there, skin deep. But don't you worry, darling. I don't lick and tell. Don't worry, honey. It isn't.
She looks you up and down.
Never say never, though.
I hate the bottom of the bag.
Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire. As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of the ship with him.
Come on, please, Losa.
Be good, you scallywags. Ah, there you are. Husband. Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not at all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
One of us will kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and...
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we? You presume right. Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball. You take care, though. Nope, trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an as quickly as they came.
Good luck, Chief.
Do you know Losa? She's a really good singer. I'm better, though. Listen. La 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 la.
One of them. I know it.
You're really red. I bet that's why the Magisters took you. They took me because I'm magic. Wow. You're a dragon. You look like a dragon.
Picking us off one by
Where are your wings?
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
Well, you aren't here on my list. Scram, eh? We're trying to catch a killer here.
Sufferable.
You! Sorcerer! Blood? No! Go! Oof.
Listen.
The Magisters are out for blood. You saw the body, didn't you? Big bruiser like you ought to be able to take them on.
I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Blendbeast. Your kind always hung
A
closest
broad
to
dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face... He raises an eyebrow as you approach.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of the
The ship, of course.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your...
And? Eh, a common sort of sound. That's all you hear, though. Listen close. There now, just like that. Squeak! Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks.
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been traveling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy. Captain, actually. And that figure tells me we're getting close to the Joy.
The dwarf leans back from the table.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out thoughts in a bent nest. Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
Soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hand you right over the side of this ship with it.
My prince.
The cook bows slightly and wipes her hands on her gruels.
Forgive me, Your Highness. I didn't expect... well, anyway, whether I had more than cornmeal and rotting roots to serve, I'd concoct something more fitting for one of your stature.
She nods and smiles wanly before returning to her duties.
One by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you?
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sub-story somewhere else.
Mad? No. Insufferable? Surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Good find.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again. He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now...
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister... Ifan grins, flat...
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword, and now he's Johnny Big Pants. No. The dead man. Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister...
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough. The Joy. I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since... Wonder if we'll get to meet the Ringmaster himself. Easy now. I might think the same.
What are you conspiring about over there?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a big...
Name!
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible.
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of...
Insufferable? Surely. I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet enough for me to listen.
Keep the bolts trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot her kill.
You seem on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter?
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
You know all about it.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out rotten
Well,
bent nest.
perhaps you're absolutely
Your
right.
kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
Soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
It was one of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
Mad? No. Insufferable? Surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mezd. Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hand you right over the side of this ship with it.
It was one of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
Mad? No. Insufferable? Surely.
Did I read that already? I forget if I read that already.
I ain't saying nothing.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up. He reaches out, flicks a finger against one of your scales.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
7 years? What an infinitesimal period! Why would anyone... Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some cultural taboo. How... difficult. You have my apologies, Lizard. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once. Ah, yes. My name is Fane. It is pleasurable to meet you. Hardly. I've been reading this one for several minutes, and I have yet to find a single insight into the mysteries of the universe. It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
One of us won't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Most unusual. And if it's not too rude to suggest, not much of an answer. No, I want to know about the Celestial. This text tells me that they created all creatures. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind? Of course you... Now please, run along.
No amount of pest...
Here to register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last part. You faring okay so far? Glad to hear. You head on in now. Well,
If she tries to run, keep those bolts trained on her. And if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
What on earth?
They don't care about us. We're like cattle.
What on earth is the matter?
Murder most
I'll
foul.
give you that knuckle
Murder
if you
most
keep carrying
foul.
on.
And I strongly suspect
One
you
of us
are
will
all of
kill
our
our
own.
They're
Well,
picking us off one
perhaps
by
you're...
one.
Do you? Well, perhaps you're
We just
absolutely
skip to
right.
the part where I reassure you and you shut up.
You think me mad?
Mad? Insufferable? Surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Toss a flower pot at her.
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor. His great beard, you hear a faint thud. Ifan lies motion. His eyes flicker.
Lucian?
Ifan cries out. Then he...
No, not the final dark. Not yet.
It's no use.
The dice roll darkly. They're rolling for me.
The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She's breathing normally. The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and...
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters.
The hound paws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching. The dog notices you for the first time and snuffs. It sneezes suddenly.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce, please. Make it stop. Oh. Too much.
The dog whines.
Damn! That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards! Thank the gods!
He eyes the collar.
Another
The Magister's companion doesn't blink.
Like you don't know?
He whispers loud.
Don't just cower there, Rix. Take...
Rix grabs his sword, which shakes in the rhythm of his... Rix looks to his...
Go then!
Damn, bro. Why do you have so much attack? This is gonna kill me. I shouldn't have. I should have just attacked him.
Bishop Alexander, the smug little tyke that thinks he can imprison a prince. How comical.
What in blazes? Something's pounding on the hull.
You pass through the door, and suddenly the skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of cran...
No! It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
The skeleton groans and...
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read the bloody book he's holding. Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to. Please, I was no more an elf. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands. Indeed. I would say good day.
The skeleton The marking on the door. You press your palm against the door. It doesn't budge. The door...
My word! Something's breaking through! I need to get out of here!
Fuck! Forgot that it runs up the fucking side.
The hound paws dead. The dog... It sneaks...
please!
The dog whines.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters! God damn it! Need to get off this wreck and quick! Damn! That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards! Thank the gods!
He eyes the...
Another...
The Magister's companion.
Like you
He whispers...
Don't just...
Rix, grab... Rix.
Go then!
You passed the skeleton.
No, it can't.
The skeleton.
Oh.
The skeleton.
Yes. Now it leads. I had a mast still. She'll indeed. I would.
The skeleton.
What's it blazing? Something's pounding on the hull.
The marking on the... You press it, doesn't the door.
My word! Something's breaking through! I need to get out of here, now!
So much for a peaceful stroll.
walk, get yourself up the ladder. There's a book. Wait! Void Woken! These beardless bugs won't sink the ship on my watch.
Nice.
I thought Void Woken was supposed to be scary.
Let the games begin.
I'm ready!
I've faced worse. Let's head above decks for some air.
I hear something. It's magic.
She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her neck. With jagged movements, she raises her clenched fist and holds out a length of cloth, soaked with some kind of strong blood, quickly soaks through the cloth. Magister Siwan's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror. Blood pours out from around the bandage. Magister Siwan reaches out to you, her hand flailing.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Orivan.
Well, that was a bit of a rough and tumble journey. I suppose I'm the lone survivor. Which is entirely appropriate, if you ask me. Brachus Rex. King, sorcerer, and scholar, though not quite a gentleman.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
I'm not supposed to talk to lizards. Really? Like, what kind of stories? A dragon that marries an elf? Can I hear it any—
You want me to tell...
Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy. Maybe you're right. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave. They're gone now. The Magisters took them already. I guess now they're gone. You didn't die. I guess I am. But it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary. There isn't anywhere safer. You'll see.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn! They made it to the shore. Prepare yourself!
Uh-oh. Damn.
Into the dark with you. I thought these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay. This pig's bladder was on the ship.
Another giant. My word, this blasted isle is teeming with them. What's that? Yes, I did see how it made short work of the great acorn servants. Quite right, very impressive. But that is no reason to trust it. Giants like that destroyed our forests. What? Dear me, have you taken leave of all 6 of your senses? Oh, I see. You cunning devil, Quercus. Of course, if it defeated the great acorns, we need only follow in its big, wide shadow and be safe. Egad! It speaks our tongue, Quercus. What do you mean a good time for introductions? You know full well. Oh, introduce my... No, we will have the... Now, onwards! Shield!
Boring.
Junk.
A black cat. A
Here
herald of
lies a
wisdom in my
nameless
homeland.
inmate. May he
How
find the peace denied him in life in the
It
hall
seems
of
we are not the
echoes.
only ones taking on strays.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey.
What? How did I get... Hey, stop following me. What? No, that can't be. I can't... Hey, stop following me. Huh? Yeah, fine.
The cat opens his mouth. Here lies a nameless inmate. May he find the peace denied him in life in the hall of echoes.
I've spotted someone. One must put in due effort if one is to reap the proper reward.
Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than... I'm sure glad some of the others made it out alive too. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours... Adults always want to talk. Can't I just play here with my shells a while?
Now speak.
I am a proud loyal to the Order. I would not dream of subverting our cause.
I wonder where this leads.
As the alcove opens up, he's leaning over
Bugger. How on earth am I...
Skeletal finger.
Damnation. That's stuck fast. I wonder... Ah! No! Oh. It's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected. It seems the human that stole my mask was rather more resourceful than I gave her. I chased her here, but she rather seems to have given me the slip. Thus...
He turns back to the body, prodding at its face cautiously.
Oh, yes. An exceptionally common, but exceptionally valuable commodity. A face. A face that seems rather stubbornly... I would normally employ a tool to delicately, but viciously, rip the face from the body. I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But, as I lack...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
Carved? Please. You hardly think I am one of your breed, do you? You have never seen anything like it because you have never met anyone like me. Simply put, I am it. Indeed, no one seems to have the good taste, at least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an a cult. I could, we studied, but I will find them. Well, that hardly several centuries. I was sealed in a tomb for daring to be cured. Perhaps I should thank him. It seems I was spared whatever happened to the other. Ah, well, that every one of your races resembles them in some manner. And the statues you have built to your gods look remarkably familiar. Perhaps my people have ascended to some new realm. Or perhaps your gods are merely a folk. Regardless, they are not here. But I will. I suppose. You seem more... Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am rather skilled in... well, all things. Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality. But being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours? I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Splendid. Very well.
It's a fun one to have. Alright. Gotta get heading out.